Hi everyone, Charles here with you on a Tuesday afternoon. Well, I'm getting along with the project here, so that's going well. But I ran across this story. I thought this was worth talking about a little bit. Email correspond. This is in the Associated Press. It was just posted, or let me see here. Posted half an hour ago. All right. Email correspondence shows disgraced ex-Cardinal Theodore McCarrick was placed under Vatican travel restrictions in 2008 for sleeping with seminarians, but regularly flouted those rules with the apparent knowledge of Vatican officials under Pope Benedict XVI and Pope Francis. The email excerpts released Tuesday by, not today obviously, released Tuesday by a former aide, make it clear that retired Washington Cardinal Donald Wuerl knew about the restrictions despite claims of ignorance after the McCarrick scandal exploded last year. Francis defrocked McCarrick in February after a church investigation confirmed that McCarrick sexually abused minors and adults. Well, the truth eventually comes to light. Now, I don't think any of us on the channel anyway, we've lost our trust a long time for these guys. But it really makes you think about how much you don't know. I mean, we know so little, not only about this, but, let's say with the Vatican deal with China. Persecution in China against Catholics, Christians, Muslims is worse than ever. A secular report that was come out from the government, I think, said that China's in its own category. It's not only a first-class offender. They've made themselves a new class of offender. I mean, that's how serious it is there. And what's the Vatican doing about that? Nothing. Nothing. Except Cardinal Parolin was saying, how sensitization, it's like, everything's okay, everything's working out, I mean, it's really obvious these guys are a bunch of liars. I really have no respect for the clergy in general. Now, I'm not talking about all 400,000 priests, but these leaders of ours, these cardinals and bishops, even the ones that don't say anything. I mean, I'm sick of those guys too. They're just hiding in the closet. Well, that's why I want so much. Believe it or not, I've said this before, I really want the church to schism so we can, those of us who are the real Catholics can get separated from these, filthy leaders, these cardinals and bishops, the Pope, and then, the priests that follow traditional Catholic teaching, will be separated out from the Pope Francis group there in some way, shape, or form. And I'd like to go to Mass and know that the person sitting next to me wants to be there because they're a traditional Catholic. When I go now, it's like, who knows who's who, we're all mixed together. And, half the Catholics, think that abortion is okay, or at least, aborting in the early stages. And, that's not Catholic teaching. There's just so much. I just really want somehow for the church to be forced into, or the Pope to force some situation where the dividing line, the clergy are forced to speak up in some way, shape, or form, whether it be with signing a letter of allegiance to the Pope, which is what Maria Divine Mercy message says, or just something, something to put it all up on the table, and stop sweeping stuff under the carpet and make them believe that none of this is going on and everything will work out and we just need to ride out this papacy and then we'll get back to traditional Catholicism. I mean, I don't believe that's going to happen. I really don't believe that. And so, I don't really pray for a schism, but, I would welcome it. I truly would. All right, well, that's what I got to say about this. So, I don't know. Next time I have something to sound off about, you'll hear from me. Okay, well, take it easy. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye.